basically what I wanted to do here today is I wanted to share some news with Family First. Yesterday, right around 5 o'clock, our city experienced a homicide right here where we stand. Officers responded, and an adult female, Jocelyn Frazier. I'm sorry if I'm saying that name wrong. Jocelyn Frazier, 26-year-old of Hampton, was pronounced after suffered gunshot wounds and was pronounced dead at the scene. We had a swarm of detectives here. It was like a small force. That's exactly what I need to see with detectives, forensics, patrol officers. We gathered information quickly. But the reason I wanted to come back here today is the businesses that are behind me played a key role. The individuals that were here played a key role in what they saw, the information they were able to provide, video footage that played a key role in making a quick determination who our suspect was. We were able to get that individual positively identified. We put out information, we cooperated and worked closely with Hampton Police Department. I talked to Chief Salt this morning, and also the Suffolk Police Department. I talked to Chief Bennett just before I came here. Mr. Fry, 41-year-old adult male from Hampton, was arrested late last night, just before midnight, at a Walmart in Suffolk. There was direct coordination with the Hampton Police Department, the Newport News Police Department, and the Suffolk Police Department. It's important for me, before we release this information, we'll be sending a press release out as we're speaking that has all some further details. He was charged with murder. He was taken into custody without incident. I can tell you, without going too much into the case, that there was evidence recovered that will be helpful in the prosecution. But we would not have made such a quick identification. We would not make a quick apprehension if it was not for the men and women that were here taking part in the businesses behind me, and the businesses that played a role in talking with us openly. There were several citizens that came forward, and it led to the immediate, well, I shouldn't say immediate, it led quickly to a suspect identification, and we started the ball rolling. We worked with our surrounding jurisdictions to locate that individual. I cannot say enough about the detectives that were here. Chief Randall oversaw the investigation. I can't say enough about the individuals that worked through the night. Most have still not gone home that are here putting this case together. We're currently, as we speak, we just had a meeting at police headquarters with the Commonwealth Attorney's Office to talk about this case. We were in contact with them immediately when this incident happened. And I talked to Jocelyn's mother this morning, Miss Frazier. I had two detectives went to let her know, Sergeant and Lieutenant went to let her know of the arrest. It's important for me that she knew first, and that I wanted to talk to her, and first and foremost, tell her that I'm sorry for her loss, but I wanted her to know that this department cares about her. And for the citizens of Newport News, I want the citizens to know that this department cares about our citizens, that we're not going to tolerate that type of violence in this city. But I will say this is another homicide that's occurred that has relationships with tones of domestic violence. These two individuals knew each other. And I don't want to go too much more into the case than what we have at this point. The domestic violence is a situation that we have got to get a grasp on in this community, in our state. Domestic violence is real, and that affects so many lives. You saw some of the family members here. We didn't call them to come here. They showed up here. And it's important that they know we care about them. I want to thank Pastor Maxwell and Dr. Cherry Cumming. They're two of our police chaplains. They kind of led us in a prayer. I want to thank the officers that are here standing behind me. They all came here because they care. They care about this family and this community. And I promised this community that I would be open and transparent. I had to let that family know about this arrest first before I shared it with this community and the media. But I want to thank you for getting the story out and the information out. You were very fair to us yesterday. And the citizens, even business owners came out when we had this little prayer for our city and this family, and that's important. Newport News is really together. This is a senseless act that should have never happened. And because of the quick response of the officers, the hard work of the detectives, the community, our surrounding jurisdictions, we were able to make an arrest late last night without incident.